EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Superdome. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Brian Brzee there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Bowers, the man in motion. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Michael Dixon.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. And some nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down.
30-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He works free, right side, to the 20. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson, touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The throw is Dart. Rushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, here is Dart. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. At the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He's in there. And it leads to fourth down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. And they sure that was not going any farther.
Home trips right. Set. Remaining. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Saints. That is second TD catch of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the left side, taken in by Harrison. Still on his feet. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Lions. 38 yards. Saints going to use their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
The Lions, first down.
Gun, here comes Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third down. It's Dart. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to lead to fourth down. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor.
On play action, it's Herbert. Devon Dexter in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Saints 39-yard line.
Dart. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Dorian Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 on the 18. 65. 65.
incomplete, and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, the Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Room to run past midfield. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 31-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
Hold the trips right.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Set. Grenading. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. Forced out left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ray, set. Lion. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at post. Trevin Wallace in on the
2
tackle.
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
It's
Fourth down.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's done. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He said, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
Second and 5.
On play action now, Herbert. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and we'll bring up third down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Hey. Ready?
Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, Ram. 21. Set.
To throw is Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll let this go. Towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New Orleans. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll work this out to the 23. With Justin Reed up in the safety spot to make the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Now Dart. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Travel start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. But it's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second
To the
and
ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
brings up 3rd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Herbert, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Before he can get a return going. On the play fake, here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd down.
Throwing is Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
41-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now this looks like a design run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the right side, he finds McMillan. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Saints first down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break.
Out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert now on first down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Saints first down.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
5-9, 5. Lion. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, it is Dart. Out to his right. 3rd and a long way to go. Play fake, now Dart. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Dart gonna throw here on 2nd down. Rolling right. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
42-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's a give to Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Backs to the right side. And incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Detroit.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool when it went down to my shoes.
Set. Set.
On the move left is Benson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Home trips right. Set. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
On the coverage defensively.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll take this in back at the 16. How about that? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? Go!
A handoff to Daychan, heading left. Finding room at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart forced to his right. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Bowers, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Dart exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Bowers, the man in
1st
motion.
down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Cameron pitches. There to bring him down.
2 yards.
Bowers, the man in motion.
2nd and 8.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. A throw left side there. Not going to find it.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in it, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go, and here's Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Detroit.
Dart going to throw it again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd and 7. On the ground, here is Achane. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
They'll indeed go for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Run!
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. They'll shuffle this out quickly to McMillan. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down
Brings up
and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Hey, go lion. Crowd right. Go, let's go. Hey, Ray. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Bowers, the man in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Upward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go. On that run.
2nd and 11.
Here we go, 18 rattle.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Bowers, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
On the pickup.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, Lions. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Lions have cut the deficit to 5.
Lions 22.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah. Hey, give me a G. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give them the key. It's only me. Wait till it. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team.
Set. 380. Set.
On 1st down, Herbert. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get it gone.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. It's 3rd and 4. That is caught outright on the RPO. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, 6.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
22.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
That's another Detroit Lions first
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
First down, Lions.
Bowers, the man in motion. To the air again goes Dart. Flush to his right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To the air once more is Dart. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Now Dart. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
And a timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 set.
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the Saints. They're able to